get ready for a fight to the finish line, because to earn a spot in the live finale, you must survive a tattoo marathon.
What the?
This whole competition has been a marathon. This could mean anything.
Damn, you slayed that outline so fast.
Cool. Luckily, I tattoo geometric style tattoos back home on the daily, so I'm gonna kill this tattoo.
Well, you got the cleanest lines out of the group. Aaron would probably be the next closest.
Crazy to do this in 90 minutes.
You got it, lady.
Just make that thing clean as dude.
I'm tattooing the geometric design because DJ's gonna do black and gray and illustrative fantasy. The other two are left for me. That's as simple as that.
Crispy, dude, crispy.
Basilica's design seems pretty simple. If they're trying to anybody over, then it's a pathetic attempt. Is this all you guys got?
45 minutes remaining.
Ooh, that's looking solid.
Nolan's kicking ass. My personal goal today is to win at least 3 out of 4 and get the first spot in the finale.
That's looking super sick.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up.
Clean, Bob, clean.
Next style up is Black and Gray, designed by Old Town Inc.
What's up, guys?
Exactly what I thought.
Good luck, guys.
It looks like there's a couple of purposeful mistakes. Like, is that pupil misaligned?
DJ tried to screw everybody. This is a really scratchy looking stencil.
What's up with these up circles?
I get it, it's gamesmanship, but black and gray realism is my thing. I'm ready to go head to head with this guy and prove who's best.
You intentionally didn't put some lines?
Well, I mean, there's lines that I'm gonna add that people might not.
You have 90 minutes, and your time starts now.
All right, Gray, you ready?
Yep. Somebody's gonna mess around and outline one of the lines in the stencil that's not supposed to be there.
I already knew that Old Town were going to go with such a loose stencil to trip some people up. But more than anything, I'm nervous to be going up against Christian and DJ because they're all really good black and gray artists.
It's gonna be a super competitive day.
That's the idea, right?
30 minutes left.
Curious to know if anybody else is pulling any of these effects.
Oh, that's awesome. The
Skin
creases.
cells.
Yeah.
Nobody has seen me do black and gray realism in the house, and I don't think they understand how much I'm gonna kill this.
You have totally, like, knocked it out of the park.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up.
Oh, man, that looks so good.
God damn.
Next up is Illustrative Fantasy, designed by Unkindness Art.
So, there we go.
It's like
Just a mythical creature.
Yeah. This is as big as it's gonna be?
Yeah. You have an hour and a half, man. Good luck, guys.
Look how funky all the line work is. If you set it up for everyone else to fail, and then you fix it in your own drawing, then you look like a dick. If you set it up for everyone else to fail and didn't know it, and everybody else fixes the drawing,
You look
then
dumb.
you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
So either way, everybody's gonna look like a dickhead or an idiot.
You have 90 minutes, and your time starts now.
I'm tattooing my own design, and finally, Erin is stepping back and trusting what I can do. But because she's given me this much control, I feel more pressure in this tattoo than any of the previous ones.
Good?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up.
On to the next one.
And finally, American Traditional, designed by Black Cobra Tattoos.
This is the
nice.
American traditional piece that you will be doing.
All I can say is good luck.
All you gotta do is make a super clean tattoo and get the job done.
That's a monster piece.
We'll see if everybody pulls it off.
And your time starts now.
Last one, brother.
Hit him with the heat.
Feeling good so far?
Me? Yeah, I feel fine, dude.
Good.
I'm definitely nervous that Doom is going to have the most challenged traditional piece of the day. How you doing there?
I love how they like to come around and make everything so nerve-wracking.
Hindsight, I should have done this one. I don't know if anything we got to do today is enough to keep us safe.
Man, you're doing great. 4 tattoos in a day is tough on anybody. American traditional, straightforward, solid, what I do every day. I feel like we already beat Old Town at their own game. If we can beat Black Cobra at their own challenge as well, that's gonna look really good for us.
I'm pretty happy with what we did today.
Me too, man.
I think we actually have a viable shot at this, man.
We've absolutely proved that we deserve to be in the finale. We've been here, we've dominated. What the hell else do I have to do to prove that we deserve it?
That is it. Machines down. Tattoo marathon is over. Bam!
It looks like I rushed the out of this tattoo, and I did. It's not perfect.
We should have swapped traditional and geometric.
Yeah. I definitely dragged Aaron down.
I'm probably gonna puke.
This week, you had to prove your shop's versatility in a tattoo marathon. A spot in the live finale to fight for the title of Master Shop is on the line. Basilica, start with you. First up, your geometric design.
Well, Nolan, I really like this design. Very sharp, very bright. The colors that you chose really make the 3 dimensions super strong.
Next is Old Town Inc.'s black and gray design.
Christian, there's some areas of really rich, deep black that set it off, and then a lot of smooth shading. You create a real contoured image here.
Next up, Unkindness Art's fantasy illustrative design.
All right, Nolan, you need to punch that color in, really set it in and send it home, because this thing just doesn't have any kick to it. It's a very flat, very washed out, seemingly old-looking tattoo that's brand new.
Finally, Black Cobra Tattoos, American traditional design.
Christian, you definitely use the right color palette. You have nice, peppery black shading on the edge of the banners and in the horseshoe. I think overall you have 4 good tattoos. The eye is really shining out of these 4. As a team, y'all did nice work today.
Old Town Inc. First up is Basilica's geometric design. What makes these designs really cool is that they play tricks with your eyes, and I think you lose that with these tones being so similar.
Today, your approach was just off.
Next, your black and gray design.
DJ, I think it's lacking the rich areas of black and the depths to create the contours. The only place you have real solid concentrated black is the very center dot of the pupil. This kind of thing is what Christian is really, really good at, and you gave slow pitch for him to hit it right out of the park.
Unkindness Art's fantasy illustrative design.
DJ, you put some extra flair into it with the little button nose, the fuller lips, and the open ending on the collar, so it comes out more subtle from the bottom. That was a smart touch.
Black Cobra Tattoos, American traditional design.
The black area of highlight that's on the edge of the horseshoe is not smooth across the whole thing. The green in the leaves, the red in the flowers is also not a solid, bright, punched in, consistent color.
Overall, you guys have an off day. You don't have that killer day that you need to lock it up.
Unkindness Art. Let's start with Basilica's geometric.
Aaron, this tattoo does not look like you had anything to do with it.
A lot of line work problems. You have a lot of curves, swoops, dips, bubbles, dents. This is the most challenged line work of any of the 4 geometric tattoos today.
Old Town Inc.'s black and gray.
Well, Aaron, I would say you're in the middle of the road on this one. That big, bold outline around the outside of the iris was a little bit too much. A softer ending on that pupil would have been smarter.
I let myself get in my own head today.
It looks like you at half speed. It doesn't look like full blast you.
Next is Doom's fantasy illustrative.
You set yourself up for everybody to make changes, and people made it more aesthetically pleasing. A lot of people changed the chin, make it a little cuter. If somebody else is going to take your design and make a change that makes it better, that knocks you down a notch.
Black Cobra Tattoos, American traditional.
Doom, overall, the outline gets away from you quite a bit. The banner gets pretty wobbly. And then also your line work on the top leaves go up, make a U-turn and come back down. The bottom leaves, you whip 2 points together. So you just completely change tattoo strategy in a matter of 45 minutes. Luckily for you guys, nobody's going home off these 4 tattoos.
This is a bad day to have this turn out. Black Cobra Tattoos. First up is Basilica's geometric design.
I like this monochromatic take with tones similar enough to be in the same spectrum, but far enough apart to really create this 3D illusion. These color choices look really great.
Old Town Inks Black and Gray.
Matt, I think the areas you put the hyper focus on are these eyelashes, the little corner tear duct, and then the small details that you have in the center of the eye really play nicely here.
Unkindness Arts Fantasy Illustrative.
You made some positive changes to this design. The hairline looks a lot better. This hard inner bridge of the nose really gives the shape of the face. I really like how this one came out.
Finally, Katie's American Traditional.
Super solid, super clean tattoo. The saturation of all the colors, very nice, very bright. Definitely looking good today.
If I walked into this shop and saw this portfolio, I'd be pretty stoked. All right, let's look at the head-to-heads. Who won the geometric? It's between Nolan and Katie.
100%.
Obviously.
I will say for Nolan's behalf, that thing is solid.
So is that your final decision?
I'm going with Nolan.
I'm gonna go with Katie on this one.
The line weight on Katie's is a little stronger. I like it a little better. Going with Katie.
All right, so winner of the geometric head-to-head is Black Cobra. Next, Old Town Inks Black and Gray.
This one's a no-brainer for me.
Christian gets this one.
All right, the winner of this head-to-head is Basilica. Congratulations, Kristen. Unkindness Arts Fantasy Illustrative.
Again, very little debate on this one for myself. I go with Matt.
I like DJ's color palette. That's my vote.
I love what DJ did. I love the tentacles, but as an overall finished piece, I prefer Matt's as well. Congratulations, Black Cobra Tattoo. Finally, Black Cobra Tattoo's American Traditional.
The two to debate over are Katie and Christian, but I like Christian's a little more muted green and yellow versus Katie's grass green and gold.
Christian, no-brainer.
All right, winner of the head-to-head on American Traditional is Basilica Tattoo. That means we have 2 wins for Basilica Tattoo and 2 wins for Black Cobra Tattoo. But we came here today to put one shop in the finale. So is there a clear winner of the marathon?
Let me ask you a question, Dave.
Yeah.
Is it too late to give them both a spot?
You're saying let Black Cobra and Basilica go. I think both these shops deserve a shot in the finale.
They're completely dead heat.
Listen, I'll do it.
Do it.
No way.
Basilica Tattoo, Black Cobra Tattoo, congratulations. You guys are earned a spot in the live finale.
That was way more intense than last time. What the?
For this grudge match, you will face off, tattooing not 1, not 2, but 4 one-hour tattoos.
4 one-hour tattoos? There is no room for second guessing. You need to make sure every time you touch the needle to the skin that it is in the exact spot you need it to be, and you need to make sure that it sticks.
These are small, efficient tattoos. These are actually the toughest tattoos in the business to do.
That's right. Street Chop 101, man.
But that's not all.
But wait, there's more.
Why would it be?
Artists. Week after week, your coaches have been pushing you to your limits. Now it's time for you to push them to their limits.
What does that even mean?
This ought to be fun.
Team Clean, you will determine 2 of the subjects and styles that both coaches must tattoo.
We're just gonna have to figure out how to stump Christian.
I've got some ideas.
Team Christian, you will determine the other 2 subjects and styles, creating 4 head-to-head face-offs. And your coach's specialties are off the table. Oh my God. Which means no new school and no black and gray realism. Team Clean, what subject and style are you assigning the coaches for the first face-off?
We have decided to pick American traditional panther heads.
I love tattooing panther heads. I know I can do it perfect and fast as hell.
Team Christian, the power to choose the second face-off is yours.
We have decided to assign the coaches a color realistic strawberry.
We got an hour, guys. Are we doing that's like completely impossible? Color realism takes way too long. That was the stupidest choice you could have made.
Team Christian, what subject and style will the coaches be tattooing in the third face-off?
A geometric wolf head. Nothing but straight lines. You can use some black shading for it if you need to.
At least my team got one of them right.
And finally, Team Clean, what are you assigning for the fourth face-off?
Colored graffiti lettering.
I didn't even see this coming. I'm so excited right now. I know Christian's gonna flop the bet on this one.
Good luck.
Let's do it. All right.
Today we're testing technical application, so we want to see these guys knock these things out of the park, clean as can be.
Are the whiskers normally hollow?
Just when you draw them up, I got 4 of these things to do.
4 1-hour tattoos. This is going to be a Rock'em Sock'em marathon.
All right, coaches, you have 1 hour to tattoo an American traditional panther head, and your time starts now.
Mow her down.
This hour tattoo is perfect for traditional tattooing. We're gonna find out right now who can sink a line one pass flawlessly. Whip, 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 whip.
I learned on traditional tattooing. It's what I came up on. At least this one, I think I can beat clean on.
Three, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up. Machine's down.
I'm done, man. I can't do any more of this.
Get ready for your next tattoo.
Plenty of time, Clean.
These dudes are gonna look tough as with some strawberries blasted on them.
You have 1 hour to tattoo a realistic strawberry, and your time starts now.
I knew he was gonna do that.
What, cut it out?
Clean cut the strawberry in half to kind of bypass all the little seeds.
Smart, you gotta admit.
I'm not gonna admit it.
The hardest part of color realism is that it's so precise and detailed.
Do you want like the avocado color for that?
No. See what I'm doing right here?
Yeah, you're making a bright ass lime green.
I'm a fast tattooer, but Christian's definitely gonna struggle on this tattoo because time is gonna kill him.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up.
Well, there's that.
Christian seems pissed.
Yeah, he knows. His team knows too.
Next up, you have 1 hour to tattoo a geometric wolf head, and your time starts now.
I want to play it.
God damn, that's a clean line.
They don't call him Clean for nothing.
I think windows are looking okay.
Yeah.
Having shading in my geometric wolf is definitely going to give me an edge because Clean's piece is going to be a flat piece of line work. When it comes to anything black and gray, I own it.
Thank you for all the help today.
3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up.
An hour. 1 more hour to go.
Last face-off.
Hallelujah!
You have 1 hour to tattoo color graffiti lettering, and your time starts now.
I'm gonna do golden yellow and then yellow. White highlights. I spent most of my childhood doing graffiti. Graffiti lettering pretty much developed me into a new school tattooer. How much time we got?
34 and a half.
I'm gonna have to make sure I'm hauling ass. Wall-to-wall saturation and solid color.
All right, guys, you have 15 minutes left.
Sorry, bud. Stay out from behind me, please.
What does it read? Ink?
Don't even talk to me. Hey, Clean, why do you only have your bottom guys talk?
Everybody's got a place on the team.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. Grudge match over.
Yes. Good job, dude. You're a beast. Woo! The first time I tagged anything was about 2 weeks ago.
It showed. Clean definitely didn't let us down on this one. No way.
Okay, it is time to critique your work. First up, Christian, you're up first.
This tattoo shows great technical application. The black is really solid and really bold.
Can I interrupt? The bottom line of where the jar is, that thing's not even in there.
Shut your pie hole. You haven't done a line that good since you got here.
I would say that the line of the chin does get a bit lighter than some of the other lines in the tattoo. It looks clean though.
Thank you.
Clean.
The outline's strong and the shading's very deliberate. The skin breaks that you have in the furrowed brow really make this thing lunge forward in correspondence with the muzzle.
Clean's drawing is just a little more slick. My vote's for Clean.
Clean.
The winner of this face-off is Clean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move on to the color realistic strawberry. Let's talk about Christian's tattoo.
I really like the foliage that you have on top. Part of it for me that's a little bit strange is the seeds. They're pretty large. You guys killed your coach today.
I tried to put my point out.
Clean.
It's a really smart play. Cutting in half the strawberry, showing the inner detail looks really nice.
The light parts of the strawberry spread out through the redness on the inside. Give it a little life.
I mean, I like both, but it's hard to deny that there's so much more detail in Clean's. I gotta go with clean.
I do like cleans.
Clean.
The winner of this face-off is clean.
Yeah.
Good job, clean. Yeah, clean.
Moving on to the geometric wolf head. Clean, let's start with you.
Every line on this thing is ruler straight, and that shows a ton of technical application in itself. I think you stand out.
Christian.
The shapes in here actually form a 3D geometric model of the wolf as opposed to clean, where it's just a bunch of lines and shapes. My vote's for Christian.
For me, I see geometry and I see straight lines in cleans. Sticking with clean.
The shading on that thing is really what makes it stand out. My vote's for Christian.
Yes.
Finally, color graffiti lettering.
Clean, I like the lettering style on this one. The fade of the colors from yellow to that orange with the teal around the outside to create the color border looks really good. This definitely has a graffiti look.
Christian.
You definitely went a little more complex and a little bigger. There are some areas in your color where you go outside the line a little bit.
Time to determine the winner of the last face-off.
Votes for clean.
Clean.
Hell yeah.
Good job, Willie.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, Clean. Each of you must tattoo 4 different designs in 4 different styles.
What are we gonna have to tattoo for 24 hours straight? I'm beat down, man. This is nuts.
What have you got for, oh, you bastard.
Oh my God, dude, you gotta be kidding me. I got something special for you.
There it is.
I knew you'd be happy about it.
So happy about a mandala.
Good luck.
That thing's crazy, huh, Chris?
So many chances to blow a line.
Only about 250.
All right, guys, first tattoo, Matt's geometric design. You have 90 minutes to tattoo, and your time starts now.
I'm just gonna lay down this outline and get that knocked out and then mix it with shading and some dot work.
45 minutes remaining, guys.
I only have 45 minutes left, and I'm not even 25% done with the outline. This is definitely a bad start to my day.
These 4 tattoos are the most important tattoos we've had to do this whole competition. My nerves are so shot that I can't even be nervous anymore. So I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit there and jack one of these tattoos up.
15 more minutes.
I'm just gonna go around, touch up anything that seems a little thin or light.
When everything is a perfect straight line or good curve, one little bobble shows out like a sore thumb. I'm not that versed in straight line work. Matt's definitely trying to screw me on this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Machine's down.
Woo! I don't know what you're wooing about. That's a win in my book, not yours.
Next up, everybody tattoos Craig's new school design.
I'm gonna do a popsicle today. Freaking popsicle.
You have 90 minutes, and your time begins now.
I draw a lot of new school, but it usually ends up being more like animals and stuff. Coming off the mandala, I'm really excited to go into this popsicle. I know that I'm gonna kill this tattoo and probably do a better job than Craig.
Time is up, no more ink. Chris's fine line black and gray design is up next.
Put together a realistic all-seeing eye formation.
I need to do a realism piece in this fine line black and gray because nobody else can do it as well as I can.
A lot of fine line stuff.
Is this the best you got? These will be easy after doing my lines.
And your time starts now.
Go ahead and lay back for me.
Round 3.
Only 90 minutes. It's going really freaking quick every time.
Chris drew a triangle with an eye in it. Definitely something extremely simple looking. But my canvas wants to put it on her sternum area, which definitely is a handful.
15 minutes to go. Time is up.
Another one down.
And Cruzman's colored Japanese design is next.
There you go, little Daruma doll.
The hell's a Daruma? The hell's his other eye?
That's for you to figure out.
You've been tattooing for 20 years and you don't know what a Daruma doll is?
Oh, Daruma.
Chris asked me where his other eye was.
You have 90 minutes to tattoo, and your time starts now.
Last go round. Let's do it.
Ready to roll?
Yep.
I'm so focused right now, all I need to do is 90 more minutes. One more tattoo, and I'm in that finale.
45 minutes.
Are you serious? I'm using a very traditional approach to this Daruma doll. Everything that I busted my ass for in this competition comes down to these 4 tattoos. There is no way I'm not making it to the finale. I've worked too hard to lose it at this point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Machine's down. No more ink.
I would say we just murdered that one.
You were wonderful today.
Thank you. You were awesome.
I really appreciate it. You said too.
There's no doubt in my mind that Craig Foster blew every one of these tattoos. His popsicle is the worst one here. You're the worst tattoo in your own category. The colors are muted, it looks weak. You really blew it, Craig.
This week, you had to prove your endurance and versatility in a tattoo marathon. A trip to the live finale is on the line. Let's see how you did. Matt, how did you find the marathon, the banging out 4 different styles, different tattoos in a short amount of time?
I mean, honestly, it's a very intense thing, for sure.
You had artist choice, and you chose to do a geometric black and gray tattoo.
This tattoo is really about consistency. You have all the different elements, very equidistant, line work, super tight, and I think it came out really strong.
Next up is Craig's new school popsicle.
The color in this is really strong, really saturated, and I'll really commend you on just the outline on the outside of this. Really perfect, bold outline that's consistent all the way around. The thing's bulletproof.
Next up is Chris's fine line black and gray design.
This one is the one that I see the most struggle, the big outside perimeter of that pupil. It's wobbly. Under the bottom lid, very undone under the eyelashes, and it stands out like a sore thumb.
Next up is Cruzman's Daruma doll.
I really like the solid, simple approach you took to this tattoo. Just doing black shading in the face, there's just that little bit of tone underneath the eyes is a very traditional way of approaching this. Very little areas for me to complain about.
Craig, how did you find the whole marathon aspect of this challenge?
Just the 90 minutes sounds like a lot of time until you're tattooing. That was probably the biggest challenge.
First up is Matt's geometric design. This just looks rushed and messy and frankly doesn't look like anything I've ever seen you do.
I had a plan how to do it, but then the time catching up, I really felt like I was not gonna finish this whole thing.
There are so many rough areas of outline in here and just so many places this thing got away from you.
Next up is your own design.
It just doesn't have a lot of colorful pop to it like I was expecting it to from you. The black shading underneath that the color saturated over top, it's just not as smooth. Getting rattled on that first tat, I think is evident in your second tattoo.
Chris's fine line black and gray design. There's some nice dimension to this eye. It does look wet, but when you get up on this thing, it looks a little rushed.
The perimeter outline of this triangle has a lot of problems. It is not consistent. This thing just looks pretty rough.
Cruzman's Daruma doll.
I definitely like the skin tone that you used in the face. I just wish it was solid. It's just patchy and messy. The mouth is in there pretty haphazard. Those simple little red lines at least close that up and make it as dark and solid as your 2 edges. Today you're definitely shook. These are the 4 roughest tattoos I've seen from you.
Damn. Cruzman. So how was the tattoo marathon for you?
Insane.
First up is Matt's geometric design.
The small areas you chose to just do solid black versus the areas you chose to leave open help the structure of this design be legible. It's got a few little hiccups in it, but overall I think it's clean.
Craig's new school design.
The orange creamsicle color is nice, but everybody else did a lot of interesting color play between the actual popsicle itself and the bite. You kind of didn't get that dynamic color play in there.
Chris's design, the fine line black and gray tattoo.
Your choice to not do an outline around the perimeter of the triangle was kind of a risky move. And you had smoother, softer grays in your geometric tattoo than you had in your fine line black and gray tattoo, and I think that's a little weird.
Next up is your Daruma doll design.
You drew up something cool. Really, man, what sets this tattoo off is just this solid one-tone packed red. Very graphic, very simple. Definitely shows to me that this was your design and you owned it.
Chris. Were any of the designs challenging for you specifically?
The mandala was the one that I was most worried about.
Where I think you lost in this tattoo is the shading. Trying to get this stipple effect, you end up with these little dash marks.
Better to just do the black and gray that you know and achieve those softer effects. This just looks unfinished.
Craig's new school design. I love the palette that you chose to use here. The teeth marks going all the way through the different layers. I'm also a fan of the texture you put into the popsicle itself. This is night and day from that geometric tattoo. Next up is your black and gray tattoo.
The lashes in this are beautiful. The very soft little gray line veins in the eye. It's not overbearing and overwhelming. Everything looks deliberate. It's really strong.
Kruzman's Durumadol.
Out of the gate, man, the white line under the red lip. It's not symmetrical. It's not laid out for any particular purpose.
We felt that he was sticking his bottom lip out. She wanted that kind of sad look.
It's not your best tattoo of the day, but it's also not your worst.
Who wins the tattoo marathon?
The biggest landslide victory of the day was in Matt's geometric tattoo. It's the most concentric. Matt definitely wins this four-way battle right here.
I agree with that, Chris.
I do too.
Next up, Craig's popsicle design.
I'm surprised that Craig isn't the obvious winner here.
I really like what Craig did, but just the overall vibrance isn't there where I see it in Chris's and in Matt's too.
I really like the cleanliness that Matt pulls off in this thing.
That coming out and showing us this color bomb saturation does show a lot more versatility. I'm leaning towards Matt's.
Chris's fine line black and gray was a slam dunk.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Chris on this one.
I agree.
Okay, next up we have Kruzman's Durumadol design.
Kruzman owning this design and executing it the way he did. For me, Kruzman takes it.
I love the gray in the face of Kruzman's. I love the blanket solid skin tone that he put in the face. It's very graphic, very typical Japanese way to approach it. I gotta go with Kruzman on this one.
So everybody here, except for Craig, won their design.
Matt won 2 challenges today.
I think it's pretty clear then. The judges have decided the winner of the tattoo marathon is Matt. Well, Matt, that is not all. You've also earned your spot in the live finale. Congratulations.
Yes.
How's it feel, big fella?
Feels great. That's awesome. I couldn't be any more stoked right now.
Welcome to the big show.